Zayn just opened up for the first time about that altercation that took place between him and Gigi Hadid's mom, Yolanda Hadid, a few years ago. If you recall, Zayn and Gigi Hadid were an item for a few years, and they welcomed a baby girl together back in September 2020. The couple split in October 2021, and later that month, Zayn took to his Twitter account to basically say that him and an unnamed member of Gigi's family got into some sort of altercation after this person entered his home while Gigi was away. Then things got a little dramatic because it was actually Gigi's mom, Yolanda, who supposedly claimed that Zayn and her had some sort of physical altercation, and that basically Zayn ended up not contesting to these claims. And just yesterday, Zayn went on Call Her Daddy podcast and basically opened up for the first time about fatherhood, how him and Gigi have shared custody of their baby girl, and what exactly took place years ago between him and Yolanda. He said, "I don't tend to get involved when people say things online, whether it's got something to do with me or whether it doesn't. Because for me, my most valuable thing that I have in life is time. And that takes so much time in a toxic environment to explain yourself to people and justify this, so I just kind of keep to myself." He went on to say, "I knew what the situation was, I knew what happened, and the people involved knew what happened too. And that's all I really cared about. If anybody of a sane mind will look at the situation, I believe you could respect that I just didn't want to bring attention to anything, you know? I wasn't trying to get into a negative back and forth with her," meaning Yolanda. He continued saying, "Any sort of narrative online where my daughter was going to look back and read that and be able to read into it, and it would just be something there was no point," he said. "I believe I dealt with it in the best way, in an amicable, respectful way, and that's all that needs to be said." Basically, he concluded that if something happens in the family, he just wants to keep it in the family. And we can't really blame the guy, because when you are in the public eye, all eyes are on you, and sometimes you just want to keep things private.